12 miles. It says on my far out it's like 15.9 miles.
Well, that's just to the top. We gotta go over the top. Good morning. It's July 10th, and we are heading up Copper Mountain today. It's gonna be a long climb. But we're slack packing this because we're staying at the Frisco Lodge. So we'll go back there tonight and leave tomorrow morning and head to Twin Lakes. So yesterday we had to take a zero. I had to go into REI and Dillon, took the bus in and get some new shoes I had. They just weren't gonna work out. I finally just threw them away. Yeah, there's no padding in the front of those shoes in the forefoot. My feet were pretty bruised up. So I got some, went back to, got some Hokas, found some Hokas, and they've always treated me pretty good. They didn't really have the Hokas I wanted because I found a different brand in there that were super comfortable, but they didn't have my size. So I got the Speed Goats, and they've been really good. I used them on the AT. They were the best shoes I had for the AT. What you got, Mila?
Oh, I'm so happy. I wish we could slack pack every day.
And the lodge we're staying at, the Frisco Lodge, it is super nice. So if you're doing the Colorado Trail and you get here to Frisco Breckenridge area, can't recommend that Frisco Lodge. It's a bed and breakfast, highly enough. It's simple, but it's really nice. The people there are super nice. The breakfast is always really good. They always have fresh fruit and oatmeal in the morning. That's what I like.
And today we'll get to 12,000 feet, over 12,000.
A little over 12,000 feet.
Yeah.
It rained a little bit this morning, but it's all clear now. Possible rain later, and then looks like we'll be walking in rain for the foreseeable future.
And I think it's a 9-mile uphill.
9 miles up today. It's crazy. So yeah, so the bus system here goes from Frisco, Breckenridge, Dillon, goes all over, and it's all free. It's excellent, fairly easy to use. Even though me and Mila got on the wrong bus yesterday, did a little tour, and then the airbags on that bus blew out, and so a bit of a bumpy ride getting back to the station. The driver just kind of limped it in, so we just took ride buses wherever we need to go. 9.5 to the top.
Yes.
All right.
People recommend that you can slack pack this section. This is
Yeah, it's a lot of up. Got a funny story to share. When we were on the AT, we started on January 7th, so it was a little cold, and we got to a place, and we were in the shelter, and it was cold. We got up that morning to hike, and it was pretty cold, and Mila, she couldn't get all the air out of her mattress, so she just picked her mattress up and chucked it. Now, I started laughing, but not on the outside, because that would have been life-changing. But on the inside, I was laughing because it was kind of funny. But to see her get so frustrated. But yeah, just thought I'd share that.
By the way, in case you're wondering why Jeff is filming more and talking more, is because I'm editing and directing. I like editing because sometimes he says stuff that I don't want to be in the video, and I can edit it.
I'm starting editing here shortly. I'm gonna learn how to do it. I'm gonna be editing. So all the things I say can go on the film.
No. Are we back at 10,000 feet?
We're a little over 10,000 right now. We are at a little over 11,000 feet, 11,100. We're gonna try to make it up over here. I don't know if there's any other day in the future that we can make it up over Copper Mountain, but it's looking a little iffy. It was supposed to be a decent day, but as you can see up there, there's some blue spots, so it looks a little troublesome. Oh, I got Steven Spielberg behind me telling me how to film now.
Yeah, because
telling me how to backpack, how to film, how to get water, how to pitch a tent. Anyway, since she's always right, that's what I'll do. We got some snow coming up here.
oh, what are you doing? Cleaning up the snow?
And we got a little water, so we're gonna collect this water. Yeah, so when you're coming up here and you're using far out, the
It's off.
water thing is just off. Just
It doesn't record all the water sources.
yeah, and they didn't even have this water source listed. At least not where ours is. Boy, that is beautiful though. My God. Yeah, the clouds are looking ominous, but there's no day in the future that we can do it. Every other, no, there's no thunder, no lightning, haven't heard anything. So I don't know. Maybe this isn't smart, but we're gonna give it a go for right now. We'll see when we get way up above tree line what it looks like. All right, we're gonna gather some water, get about a liter.
It looks like the trail goes up there. Clearing up though.
This to me is just absolutely stunning. Makes you feel so small. Here comes the struggle bus. Anytime we hit 10,000 feet, that's when she starts to struggle. I gotta say, it's not easy. I tried to eat a sandwich just a minute ago while walking up this. I had to pause every few minutes just to catch my breath. The wind is probably going to pick up quite a bit here once we get up near the top. We don't have anything for the mic, so sorry about the wind noise. Little footpath here that the trail maintainers built. All right, little situation. We started out along this ridge, and this was not supposed to happen, but it happened.
You're not really hiding much.
And we just have to be low, Mila.
Okay.
Keep your feet together. And all of a sudden this front moved in. So we got some hail, and I'm not too worried about any of that. It's the lightning that's got me worried, and we've got lots of lightning. So we are in a lightning position right now, and we're just gonna have to wait this out. There's just no other option that we have, because I'm not walking any higher up in this, and we can't go any lower because we're already committed here. We're along a ridge, and it would take us just as long to go back as it would to go forward. And so we're just gonna sit here and wait this out as long as we can. Yeah, so I'm hoping that if this passes to us, passes just to the west of what I'm hoping for, but we shall see. It's a little scary right up here on the ridge, though. I will say that. It got us moving a lot faster, though. Our pace picked right up. Damn. I did. I didn't start counting though. Well, it's a ways. That was a ways away. There we go. There's a thunder. Well, hopefully it stays off in that direction there. That would be, let me look and see real quick. That would be just to the southeast of us. That last lightning strike was. All right, I'm gonna shut this off for right now. We're back. Not completely, totally out of danger yet, but I think mostly the storm has passed to the southeast. I think it's a ways away, but we're still about halfway on this ridge. Probably got about a mile left of it, and then we'll be heading down the other side. So she was sprinting across the ridge. So basically, the only thing we could do is just find a place that was sheltered as best as possible. It would have been best if we sprinted down that hill and got in the tree line, but I didn't know if we had a whole lot of time for that. So we just got down lower than anything else. Luckily, we're at the top of the ridge, and just assume the lightning position. I'll let you guys look that up, but it's basically you're just standing there with your feet as close together, hunker down as low as you can get, and keep your partner away so when one of you gets hit, the other one can perform CPR. So that was kind of what we were doing, and we're still alive. We're doing all right, but it looks like it's passed. It came through, it was pretty angry, and it looks like it's passed. It's going down over here. You can see this side over here. So in the last lightning, I think it was probably, I want to say over 2 miles away. So we're still gonna, how far we got left, Mila? To the top? About a mile. And then we can start heading down off the other side, get down below tree line. So we have to go right up that trail right there. Somebody at the very top. So we're not the only dummies up here. There's more dummies out here.
Well, I mean, it didn't change until we're...
Well, the thing with Colorado is usually you don't want to be on the ridges anytime in the afternoon, but with the bus schedule and everything else and the way the weather forecast was looking for the week, today was supposed to be nothing. It was supposed to be nice, and the rest of the week had rain in every day. So we started making it up over today, and lucky we got caught. We were up there in the afternoon. I think in the future though we'll be able to plan it because we won't be at the mercy of the bus schedule, and I think we'll be able to plan it where we hit those ridges hopefully early in the morning. But that's kind of the way it is in Colorado. The afternoon comes and you might get a storm that rolls in. It's brief and aggressive. That's about it. So this one looks like it's moved on. I think that's a little marmot over there. Once we go up around the other edge, I think see if I can get a little closer. There's little marmots all over up here. possible. You know, if he came over here, I would give him a name. Give him a couple crackers. He's like, no, I'm out.
I get a good picture.
I'm out. Oh, wait a minute, he's out there. There's another one coming up. I really don't think they're too bothered by our presence, to be honest with you. Oh, look, he's got a mouthful of grass. He's taking them back probably to a den. Little den.
Do you like the high elevation?
Yeah, yeah. Rocks and high elevation.
Yeah. That one is tiny.
Go ahead.
Downhill, so.
Hungry. So she's picked up the pace.